With Jesse Winchester of your Brockville Braves, year 2, Jesse, coach of the year in year 1, but moving into coaching your second year. Some of the unknowns are out of the phrase, but what's the approach?
I think the approach is pretty similar to last year. Rely on Dev, and we brought Walt in this year to help bring the program forward even more. He brings a lot of experience to our staff, and then Devy's just a rock. Allows me to focus on the hockey part of it and handles most of the stuff away from the rink. So as a staff, we're pumped. As a team, a few less unknowns going into it. We have a great leadership group. The guys returning played hard last year and learned a lot about habits and consistency and all the stuff we preach from day one. So it'll be on them to kind of bring the new guys. They're very young and fast and have some IQ. So it'll be on the returning guys to welcome them in and stress the importance of our habits and how we play. And the quicker they can adjust to the tempo that we like to play at, the quicker we'll have consistent success. So.
And of course, that's going to take time. It's early here, and you mentioned youthful. The team is probably a little younger. I guess the average age, talking to Frederick, 17 point something or whatever else. Was that by design or just the way it fell out?
We took the best players that we had available at the camp, and upon recommendation from our scouts, David Graham, Dan Armstrong, they're the ones out on the road meeting the kids and vouching for them. So that's where we're at. We like where we're going with them. There's going to be some ups and downs early, just like there was last year, but we're confident in their ability to think the game. And then, like I said earlier, just the quicker they adjust, the quicker we'll have success. But we're taking a long-range approach, and we want to be peaking at the right time come midwinter. So we're excited to play games every single day. We're excited to practice every day and embark on this journey of development and competitiveness, and we'll see where it goes.
Jesse, you mentioned your leadership group and how they matured and came along last year. Of course, now they're the leadership role with a younger team, but a new captain, Frederick Allaire, certainly his work ethic and everything attests to, I'm sure, one of the big parts on and off the ice. Frederick, quite an asset.
Yeah, unbelievable character kid. He hardest working guy on the ice every day, and then to be surrounded with Father, who took huge strides last year and really earned the A on his jersey. I spoke to him at length, and last year coming in was given an A because he was a returning guy, and I had no idea where to start, but he's taken off, and he's an unbelievable kid, and he's earned the right to wear the A, and he's a great leader and a great player in our league. And Gilly, he's our goal scorer. He's a competitive kid, and he's a leader in that way. And then Kersey, who was most improved last year, in my opinion, came from us and just blossomed into a top 4D and one of the better ones in the league, represented us in Russia. So that leadership group is great, and then it's complemented by guys like Spratter, McBay, who's come in, Jonesy, who's come in, and Casey stepped in flawlessly, and then and Halle, who's been great. So we're a solid group, and it's going to be fun to see how the newer guys come in and gel.
Jesse, the weekend, we move into 2018-19 edition of the Braves, the weekend, the showcase. Obviously, you don't get a whole lot of time to prepare or get systems implemented that take time, especially with a younger team. And there's a little bit different rules and the way you're trying to show better players, distribute players throughout the 3 days. But how did the weekend go? 2-1, at this time of year?
I think overall we were pleased. Most pleased with our effort on Monday against Ottawa. Felt more like a playoff atmosphere. And I think Ottawa had 2 games like that where they got CP in the first one where they were very highly competitive, and we came out on the good end of that one, but I think it was a great learning experience for the guys. There were a lot of positives, but also a lot of things to work on, and that's where after tonight, we have a week to prepare for our next game, and there'll be a lot of teaching that goes on next week and the week after. So we'll implement some of the changes we want to see, and hopefully continue moving forward the right way.
Cornwall last night, goals obviously were a premium, little tight game.
Yeah, you know, but it was a battle of the goalies, and I thought both were really good. Carr and Cornwall was outstanding, and Sully stood on his head for us. Very calm in the net. We're very confident with him in there. So I think he's a top goalie in the league and top player in the league. And like I said, we're very comfortable. So, and I thought we played well in the first period. We came out playing to our style, and we kind of let the foot off the gas there in the second. But after we scored in the third, I loved how we shut the game down. Just the flow of it from that point on, it was all in our favor. I don't think they had many shots after our goal, so it was great. And not a pretty game, but can't complain about a win. So we park it and refocus today for these big boys.
Yeah, big boys it is. Carleton Place Canadians, they look like they may be the force again. They always seemingly are. What do you need to do to be successful against them tonight?
Take it to them. I think don't show them too much respect there. They are who they are. They're the top of the league, but I think the more competitive we can be, the quicker we can generate speed to the neutral zone. Not fancy, just go. We'll give ourselves a chance to win the game in the offensive zone. Like I said, we like our goalie. Our D has stepped up, and hopefully we can just find the back of the net with a little bit more consistency, because goals have been hard to come by. But we're eager for the challenge tonight. Home opener, so it's exciting. I think we'll have a buzz, and it'll be a good learning experience too. The measuring stick for where we're at and where we want to go. And yeah, just that. We'll give it our best.
Thanks for doing this. Good luck tonight, Jesse.
All right, thank you.
Jesse Winchester of your Rockville Braves.